Rookie camp's in the books, but I do have another player I want to look at real quick, and we're going back to the Denver Broncos, and I got one quick snapshot, one quick clip of Audric Estime. I've honestly been waiting for more to come out, but I can't find it, but we have to go over this clip because I got some things I want to say about it, and plus you need to see Audric Estime in a Broncos uniform, especially if you're a Broncos fan. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're going hard in the paint on these rookies. I'm trying to find as much content from rookie camp as possible to cover the behind-the-scenes footage. On top of that, OTAs, mini camps, training camps. You need to be dialed into your favorite players. This is the best way to do it, seeing what they're doing behind the scenes. But quick look at Audric Estime. I'm not lying, 10 seconds. But what I'm about to show you is pretty thick. He's a thick boy. Look at him. We knew this, but right there, I'm just going to pause it. We've seen enough, but go back here. Thick running back. Thick running back. You see the traps? You don't have shoulder pads on, guys. He doesn't have shoulder pads on. Look at the biceps. A thick running back. Notre Dame fans will tell you about this, but if you really look, you really Google image this dude, you'll see how thick he is. He's got shirtless pics and stuff like that, but things get real in rookie camp with these rookies. And like I said, a picture's worth 1,000 words. A highlight clip of rookies worth 1,000,000. And what we're seeing here from Audric Estime and what we can project going forward, I know he's a late round pick, but running backs get faded in drafts these days. The thing about him is you could definitely see him carry the workload between the tackles, short yardage, goal line. Something happens to Javonte Williams, he's going to be getting the touches. He'll be getting some opportunity. He's a very stout runner. Go back and look at the film from Notre Dame this year. Very stout running back prospect. Not only is he big, but he moves laterally very well. He's got that sweet feet. He hits that foot in the ground, plants, pops it to the side laterally, no drift, shakes guys in their shoes. I know he failed the 40 at the combine. We talked about that. A lot of people think I hate him when I actually like him. It's just, that's not really how he plays the game. He can hit 20 miles per hour. It's been documented on runs. He can hit a top-end speed. Takes a little bit of build-up, but he's a bigger running back. But for a bigger running back, he moves very well. He moves like a cat moving laterally, puts that foot in the ground, has a very good, patient approach towards the line of scrimmage, sees blockers well, sees the lanes well, very assertive, very aggressive. He's one of those running backs that can just hold it down, run it between the tackles, keep the chains moving, and get you more. And you see the traps popping out there. You see him just hold it down. Very productive last year at Notre Dame. Notre Dame fans will tell you that. The thing about him, and you look at this Denver Broncos team, is if they can get the quarterback position right, and get things moving forward, and you know what, Javonte Williams has to move forward himself. Say they don't re-sign him after his contract's up. This could be Audric Estime's backfield. But on top of that, Audric Estime, late round pick. They do not have sunk costs invested in him. They might pick up another running back in the future. But you're going to say I'm sleeping right now because Jaleel McLaughlin is a stud running back. A cheaper option for the Denver Broncos. He's a stud as well. Imagine him and Jaleel McLaughlin holding down the backfield if Javonte Williams has to move on. I think Jaleel McLaughlin is actually a dark horse in this backfield. I think he's a guy that you need to pay attention to throughout the season. If you have late picks in fantasy, if you're looking for a cheap get in Dynasty Fantasy Football, Jaleel McLaughlin's a guy to get. Audric Estime is a cheap dart throw in rookie drafts right now. We're talking about like a third-round pick, sometimes a fourth-round pick, depending on how your draft flows. But considering he fell in the draft, he's fallen in rookie drafts, and dart throws are dart throws. But I can see him climbing up the depth chart. He is very stout at Notre Dame, very productive, good between the tackles, good vision. The tape checks out. It sure does. The production checks out. Some of the advanced metrics for the athletic specs, they're a little light in the pants, but he's not light in the pants either. You're going to have him paired with another running back going forward if something happens to Javonte Williams. But the thing about that is like that with most backfields. But when it comes to Audric Estime, you got yourself a very stout running back. The Denver Broncos should be excited about him. You guys should be very excited to watch him throughout his NFL career because he's a very good running back prospect that you got very cheap in the draft. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.